Hey there, Home Slices. How you doing today? This is some Bloons Monkey City action. So I'm pretty mad. I just did a full commentary of this video at regular speed, live commentary, of course, and I thought it was pretty good. I was like, yeah, I'm happy with my commentary. I did a full 26-minute Bloons Monkey City video, and then all of a sudden I go back and look at my thing, and I was like, whoa, hold on a second. What's up with that? I clicked on. I swear. I clicked on record audio USB headset, and then no, my computer's like, no, we didn't say that. You're wrong. And then I'm like, well, I'm screwed. So now what am I gonna do? Well, I don't even know. Anyways, hopefully you guys think this is pretty interesting. Maybe I actually went and I wanted to do 3 river tiles. So here's river tile number 1. I decided to go with farms today. The reason why I went with farms is because, look, we need more monies. We don't have any mob popping power, so we need to go with a lot of extra money here to be able to afford enough stuff to kill these BFPs. The good thing is the early game really isn't that bad, and the mobs don't even really come to like level 18 or anything. So if we had to pop some DDTs, excuse me, if we had to pop some DDTs or something, that would be a totally different story. But if it's just BFBs on level 18 and Moabs on level 18, we take those guys down. Yeah, not easily, but we can take them down. And I'm going to just slowly form some new ideas about how I want to beat these levels over the course of this video. So if you notice, we're already on round 8. We already got some farms going. We got a mortar and a boat, and that's actually able to kill most of the balloons. And of course, you know, I always like to go with my spike factory for the cleanup stuff. But overall, I mean, look at that. We're actually doing a really good job, and we almost have 3 farms. 3-2-0 farms. What? So, anyways, once you get those guys up, I recommend going for a Ring of Fire. Kind of, maybe. If you want to go for a Ring of Fire, there are a tremendous amount of balloon popping power, anything below ceramics. Look at this guy. Just demolishes everything. But, on the other hand, if you got ceramics to get to your Ring of Fire, they're not going to do anything. So you just got to be careful with those bad boys. You don't want to go too hardcore with too many Ring of Fires and have the ceramics just overwhelm you. But at the same time, if you pop the ceramic layer, it's just boom, burned. Burned, my friends. So lately I've been thinking about it, and I'm just wondering if they're ever going to make a Bloons Tower Defense 6. Now, from recent things, well, not really from recent, but from things that I've heard a long time ago, you know, in the matter of like 4 or 5 months ago, I've heard that they're not going to make a BTD6, which makes me extremely sad. You know, I think they really should make a BTD6. So maybe if we made some sort of pact about BTD6, that would just be plain amazing. Or maybe we could do a Kickstarter for BTD6. That would be pretty darn sweet too. You know, everybody who puts in the Kickstarter thing, and then, you know, if it's like $5 or whatever, you can get a free copy of the game. Or if you put in $10, you get 2 free copies of the game, one for you and one to give to your friend or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like they should really think about doing it because BTD6 could be awesome. And just as far as ideas go, there's so many things you can do. Me and Rick were talking about it with BTD5, and we were talking about BTD6 and how there's so many things you can go and do with them. Just as a quick example, what if there was like some sort of solo adventure mode, kind of like they did in like Super Smash Bros. Melee, or something like that. You know, you could make a game that's normally just like you four-player multiplayer into a solo like adventure game kind of thing. You know, it wasn't just you play one person after another and after another. You have interesting things happen throughout the thing. You have to earn certain towers or something like that. I just think it would be, you know, that's just like a broad aspect of what he came up with, or what we kind of came up with together. It was more his idea than mine, to be honest. But cool things like that could be very interesting. There's a lot of cool balloons they can come up with. DDT type balloons, boss levels I think they could do. I think they can invent a lot of new balloons. For example, like a tiger balloon I've seen quite often, or a water balloon, where like the tiger balloon can be immune to black and fire. Like you can't get Bernie stuff, then it can't get Ring of Fired. And then you could have some sort of water balloon that's completely immune to fire. That could be interesting as well. So anyways, that was my first water map. Here's the second water map. No, it's not the exact same thing, even though it looks like I'm doing the exact same thing. We're just going to get some farms up, and this time I decided to go with the spike factory first instead of a spike factory second. I got 2 farms last time first, and then I decided to get the spike factory after that. But no. This is way better. I definitely like going with the spike factory and just getting a little bit less money, but not having to spend as much money on road spikes. And then, of course, I only have 35 sets of road spikes, so having that little bit of extra road spikes later on can actually help me out quite a bit. So yeah, just as far as BTD6 goes, what do you guys think? I mean, obviously, we probably want BTD6, but would you be willing to pay like $5 for BTD6 on mobile, or would you buy any of the extra maps or anything that come out with it? And I think that's the main thing that Ninja Kiwi's worried about, is that if they make a BTD6, then nobody's gonna buy it, because they're like, what's the difference between BTD5 and 6, you know? And I kind of understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, I just think it's such an awesome game, and there's so much stuff you can do with it that it would just be epic. And when I say epic, I mean epically amazing. And also, of course, I want to make videos about it. That's another reason why I want to kind of do that. So yeah. Anyways, that's all we're gonna have for today. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking, guys. Stupid 5-minute video. We don't do that nonsense around here. We're gonna do a longer video than that. We got Bernie stuff. We got our boat over there, and we do have quite a few farms. We're basically going with about the same amount of farms as last time. And I'm getting kind of lucky, actually, with my spike factory. It just barely has enough spikes every single time we have a big wave come out against us. And I did decide to go for a little crazier than last game. I went for 3 2-0 farms instead of 2 2-0 farms before I started getting some extra popping power over here. So keep in mind that you might have to move around your mortar a little bit. Micro is key. You cannot just sit there and do nothing. Move your mortar around into the spots where you're going to get the most popping power. Usually at the end of the level instead of the middle of the level, because sometimes you can have what you think is a big rush, and then all of a sudden you move your mortar, and then all of a sudden, guess what? You have a bigger rush come out against you, and then that's not going to get Bernie stuffed because you attacked the wrong side, because the mortar does attack really, really freaking slow. If you got some fast balloons coming in here, it's going to cause problems. So here's the difference. This is what I decided to do. I decided to test things out. Instead of just going for, you know, just boats like I did last time, I went for 5, 2, or 5, 3, 2 boats. I better try something else different. But I still do want to get that Ring of Fire up. I think I still need more popping power. The boat's good versus ceramics and stuff like that, so he can take care of that layer, and then the Ring of Fire, of course, can deal with the rest. But beyond that, you need some more popping power. You just don't have enough yet, so let's go for a freaking Dartling gun. And as far as what kind of Dartling guns, well, I would like to try some high-level Dartling guns to start, and then maybe we'll go into the future and try some lower-level Dartling guns and see which one does better. So let's start off with the laser cannon. And now keep in mind that I actually arranged my Dartling guns to help out with my farms together. Dartling guns and farms usually don't mix, but the way I'm doing it is I'm actually making them work together. So, we got 3 farms, but I don't think I'm going to make them last forever. You know, we got the money out of our farms. You only really need to keep them for about 10 rounds, then they make their money back. Then if you keep them for 20, they may double their money, at least. Especially when they're checkmarked, you make a lot more money off of them. So here we go. We're going to go for, how about a Hydra Rockets next? You know, that would be an interesting tower to use, Hydra Rockets. Just not spam laser cannons. Hydra Rockets have a lot more balloon popping power. Laser cannons have a little bit more Moab popping power. But Hydra Rockets are also good versus the BFB balloons that pop out into, like, grouped Moabs. They're good versus grouped Moabs, which is why I kind of like Hydra Rockets just a little bit better than the laser cannons, because they help out more for late game, I think. So anyways, you're noticing I just sold on my farms. I have not only just a couple Dartling guns, I have 2 solid laser cannons, a nice Hydra Rocket over there, and now we got BFBs coming out. So now we're like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? Well, actually, taking them down fairly easily. Just 3 laser cannons, 1 destroyer. The destroyer, by the way, is popping that BFB down very fast, and then the Dartling guns kind of do the cleanup work. But overall, I think the destroyer is kind of important for this strategy. Not like essential, but kind of important for this strategy. You know, the lack of ninjas and the lack of bomb towers really put a pinch on us to make sure we get enough Moab popping power. And there's usually enough balloon popping power in the levels, you know, Ring of Fires, Ice Towers, random things. Other than that, you can usually get enough balloon popping power. And boomerangs, you can use them too. But here we go. Bloonstones. Screw that, man. We don't need to watch a video for Bloonstones. Alright, let's play this next little BFB level. I actually have a lot of Bloonstones, but for the people who don't have a lot of Bloonstones, yeah, watch those videos, guys. Watch those freaking videos. Do it, man. So we're going to start off the Spike Factory again. We're going to get another farm up. You know, farms pretty useful for this level. Not on all levels, though. If you have DDT's Oh My God level that you're having a hard time with and going with farms and you start using road spikes because you can't afford anything because your farms are too expensive, don't do it. They go for the good towers. Make sure you're using the least amount of road spikes possible, and that will be your better bet. So anyways, I am going kind of hardcore on this level. This is a harder level than the last level, because this one doesn't really have a lot of spots where you can do multiple attacks. As you can tell, it's zigzaggy, which is not really that fantastic for a regular 0-0 boat. But, on the other hand, once you get your grape shot up, oh my goodness gracious, that helps out so much more. Look at that. We're popping like crazy monster balloons. Crazy monster balloons. But I'm still not all the way farmed up. I only got 2 of them. Let's get 3 of them. And now I'm doing okay. But still, I don't even know, like, what should I put my boat on? Should I put them on first or last or close? Or what the heck should I put them on? I kind of feel like last would be, like, a good thing to do. But then that would kind of cause problems for this right here, the regrows and all that stuff. So I actually spammed quite a few road spikes. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I put like 10 sets of road spikes down just to pop those whites before they cause any problems. And now I just need more popping power. Oh my goodness gracious, there's black regrows all over the place. Why did this have to happen to me 2 levels in a row? Goodness gracious. And we actually did that, no lives lost, surprisingly. Yeah! So anyways, it's boomerang time. Whoa, 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 boomerang, you're sucking it up, man. Whoa, 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 boop, boop, boop. No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I just wanted bloon stones, and you just keep taking them away from me. Why? Why do you keep taking them away from me? Now I decided, you know what, let's put my boomerang on close. And maybe that'll get me some more extra popping power out of my boomerang. And hopefully it does. It looks like it is. It's getting a lot more popping power out of my boomerang. So let's get our mortar now. Boomerang, mortar, boat. Good combo right there. It's like those combos that you get in the bag, you know, like the pretzel combos. Those are freaking delicious. You eat some cheese, you eat some pretzel, boom. That's just a good day right there. All right, so I did decide to go for a destroyer again, which is kind of an interesting name for a boat, a destroyer. If you think about it, the destroyer is actually like I think they do exist. Like I've seen some like naval games and stuff like that where they actually use the name destroyer. But I just find that interesting for like a boat name. You know, you think you'd make it like a little bit more high class or something, like a naval warship. But no, they just call it a destroyer. You know, next we're gonna be calling like a plane a boom or a mega death. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe. So anyways, just spamming these Dartling guns right now. I just got them all in like a little pentagon shape up there, a little circle kind of, around my monkey village. And I decided to try something different again and see which way is the most effective. Let's go for all low-tier Dartling guns for now and start off like that, and then we'll move them up to higher classes once we get enough money. But at the moment, like I said, we're going to stick with what we got for right now. So, it looks like we're actually doing a very good job with these Dartling guns. You know, our Destroyer's still doing a decent job versus them. Our Boomerang's cleaning up a lot of extra stuff. But, I should probably be moving my mortar right now, but that's just in hindsight. Now that I think about it, the mortar spot would be better to put it in the back, but it's really not that bad. So we're going to go for more Hydra Rockets today than laser cannons because I feel like they're going to be more helpful than laser cannons because the Hydra Rockets are going to hit the zigzagged areas, while the laser cannons are going to go right through the zigzagged areas and go through it and not get the max popping power out of each laser shot. So I feel like explosions are of course better on this map, especially when you got like medium-sized explosions that are just going to hurt that exact curvature right there, or both sides of the curvature. I don't know if that made any sense to you guys. Hopefully it did. It made sense in my head, but sometimes when I'm trying to convey important information to you guys, it really doesn't go as clearly as I want it to. So we're about to end the third water map. Hopefully this interested you guys. Hopefully you guys have no problems with your water maps anymore. Mostly Dartling guns, a little bit of boat action. Use your farms up if you can, and you'll be totally fine, guys. A little bit of extra pop power with whatever you want. Boomerang, tack shooter, either or will work for you, depending on the situation. Anyways, that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. Soon we will hopefully play not only just some river tiles, but maybe some lake tiles or something, because they are actually different. Anyway, or maybe even like DDT river tiles or something. I know we only played like the BFB ones right now, but we will play those in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a super delicious day.